This past year brought many challenges for Buncombe County, not just about keeping our population healthy and safe, but how do we, as county employees, continue to provide all of our high level of services in the face of so many unknown factors? How would we continue to work directly with the public, contribute to our new strategic goals, and how and where would we even work in the face of the health and social distancing difficulties of COVID-19? The answer to these questions came from the ingenuity of our hardworking county staff, our ability to adapt quickly, to come up with new ideas, to innovate our workflows. It took great leadership from our administration and commissioners. The challenges of our departments in the wake of COVID-19 were vast, but we did it and met the challenges head on.
2020 was a big year here at Election Services. During the largest election in American history, we had to learn to build virtual settings for poll worker training and board meetings, create safe spaces for in-person voting, and make a major shift towards absentee voting. Everything we did, we had to figure out a new way to do it, and I'm proud to say Buncombe County ran a smooth election with no COVID outbreaks.
COVID-19 completely changed the landscape and priorities around how information technology conducted its duties. Not only were we continuing to provide our high level of support to the departments and emergency services for the community, but we had to create new virtual environments for public and interdepartmental interactions, facilitate additional hardware, software, and infrastructure, while also supporting and engineering solutions for our Emergency Operations Center in person and virtually.
It's been a hard year, this pandemic, but the community markets were able to continue to support our community by providing safe and healthy food and community resources to our residents following COVID safety and health regulations.
During the pandemic, the Recreation Services team maintained essential daily roles while volunteering to learn how to drive ambulances, answer 911 calls, distribute food and vaccines, and work in the county's Emergency Operations Center. This year has proven that providing safe, equitable, accessible parks is essential for our community's resiliency, wellness, and prosperity.
The libraries were committed to delivering entertaining and enriching resources during an isolating time. We were successful in transforming our service model to deliver library materials via curbside service and move our popular programming to a virtual setting.
Since we remained operating basically as normal, managing an inspections department through the pandemic was a huge challenge. As you would expect, there were a lot of anxieties on behalf of staff, so the first thing we had to do was create a work environment in which they felt safe and their concerns were being listened to and addressed.
It changed the manner in which we provide service, but it didn't stop us from serving the citizens of Buncombe County.
Here at Tax Assessment, not only did we have a revaluation, we had to conduct it during COVID, which brought a lot of new issues and challenges for us here in the Tax Assessment Office. I think we adapted well. We still provided a high level of service to the community, and we had a successful reappraisal.
COVID-19 taught us a lot in how to provide our services, both virtually and in new ways in person, to maintain a safe environment for our clients. In fact, we even built a new, larger lobby area to make sure we can assist our community members responsibly and responsively.
The last fiscal year has been one like no other. The only analogy I can think of is it was like a major storm, one that we weathered. It did have impacts on our community in so many ways. It threatened the health of our community, it threatened the economic security of our community, and it threatened the emotional and behavioral well-being of our community. But we weathered the storm. As the year ahead comes, we're moving now out of the storm. We're starting to see a little bit of sunshine again, and we're going now toward rebuilding and renewal.
Buncombe County is proud of all of its hardworking staff, proud of the way we were able to continue providing our high level of services during difficult, mentally, and physically exhausting times. Thank you to the Board of Commissioners for continuing to support this excellent workforce, and thank you for your leadership and guidance this past year. Here is to 2022, Buncombe County.